welcome to the show. Today I want to talk about my top 10 favorite movies to watch around this time of year, being Halloween season, of course. So we'll jump right into it with number 10. This is The Monster Squad. This one is a childhood classic for me. It's one of the very first movies I remember renting from the video store. This movie leads up to Halloween, so it holds up very well. It's an 80s classic. I think Stranger Things kind of riffs on it a little bit. So definitely, if you haven't seen this, check it out. It's a great movie. Number 9, Night of the Demons. This one is about a Halloween party that kind of goes awry just a little bit. This is another 80s classic. Highly recommended. It's great movie. Number 8, this is a newer one. This is The Barn. This is a kind of a retro, what they call a throwback movie now. A lot of these don't work for me because they over 80s it up, or they have characters that don't feel like they speak like they're from the 80s. But this one is pretty spot on. You know, I grew up in the 80s, and these people look like how I kind of remember people looking in the 80s and acting and talking. This is a solid new effort. I think these guys are working on a sequel right now, so I'm looking forward to that. Number 7. This is sort of another newer one. This is Trick or Treat. And my wife and I just watched this one again. It was only the second time I'd seen it since I purchased this when it first came out. This is a great movie. I think I forgot how great this was and just how much it encompasses the Halloween season. So this is a perfect movie to watch around this time. And number 6. Again, this is a new one, so kind of a shocker, but I love this movie. This is Haunt. This is the new Blu-ray of Haunt. I just watched this again. Joe Bob hosted this on his Halloween Hideaway show on Shudder. If you want to check it out on there, you can hear Joe Bob praise it, which is kind of rare too. You don't hear Joe Bob really loving, seems like, newer movies, but this is great. I think it's a scary movie, and so that makes it rare to me. So good stuff. Number 5. This one is another kind of a childhood classic. This is Midnight Hour. This was made for TV, so it's family friendly. You can watch this with the younger ones. Just a good, solid Halloween movie. It's another one that's about a Halloween party. It's a small town. It's just got the feel of Halloween to it. It's great. Definitely check it out. Number 4. This is probably on everybody's list to watch around this time. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. This one is, or was, underappreciated. I think now it's found its audience. Everybody loves this movie. Everybody knows the theme song. It's like, it's what they call an earworm. It just gets stuck in your head. We were actually talking about this at work today. People who I would not associate with even knowing about this movie like this movie. So, pretty cool. Number 3. This is Satan's Little Helper. This is kind of an underrated gem of a movie. The first half of this movie is packed with like the funniest things that like a little kid would say, and things that a little kid shouldn't be doing or be in these situations, which that makes it just even funnier, and just a great horror movie in general. Really funny. This is Jeff Lieberman, and he's made some classics of the genre, and I definitely think this is one of them. This is not on Blu-ray. It should be. I'm sure one of these boutique companies is working on it, and we'll see it soon, and the fan base will just grow after that. But this is a great movie. All of these are great, so I don't know why I keep saying that. Just watch them. Number 2, this is a regional classic, so a lot of people might not even be aware of this one. This is Haunted Ween. I watch this movie every year. This was filmed in Bowling Green, Kentucky, not too far from where we grew up. Definitely, the accents in this movie are fantastic. Some people might not even believe they're real, but yeah, a lot of people that I grew up with talk just like they do in this movie. It's a fantastic slasher movie. It's real low budget. Um, I don't think it's anything that you haven't seen before, but the nostalgia factor is so high for me on this one. We used to rent this all the time at the video store. Just that old picking up that cut box VHS with this face on it and staring at it the whole way home until we could pop it in and watch this movie. Classic movie. Doesn't get talked about enough. It's not on Blu-ray. It's not really on DVD. This is a bootleg, so good luck finding this one. It's probably on YouTube. I would imagine most things are, but definitely check this one out. And the last movie, this is kind of a Dodoy thing. It's Halloween. Can't really see the cover there, but it's the classic John Carpenter Halloween. Have to watch it every Halloween. I watch a lot of the Halloween series over, this around this time of year, but you got to watch Halloween 1 and 3 and probably 4 too. But that's it. Those are my Halloween classics. There's a couple that I don't own that I would like to mention that I think are either on Tubi or Shudder or Netflix or Hulu, I think. One is Houses October Built. I think it's streaming on like every platform. So it's just a really good one about these guys going to these haunts, and it's a found footage type film. But it's really good for a new horror movie. And the other one I wanted to mention was Hell House LLC, which is again another found footage movie about people who are actually putting on a haunt, and some craziness happens. But definitely check out both those two. I don't have either one. I don't own physical copies of either one of those because I think they're streaming on multiple platforms. So, but check them out. And I want to say happy Halloween, and until next time, stay afraid.